Happy Wednesday. I am so excited for my live show today because I'm sharing all about Herbal Face Food. And if you've been following me for a long time, you know how much that I love Herbal Face Food, and I've been using it probably for about a year now. So I'm very excited to talk more about it. I had a bunch of people send me questions, so I'm definitely going to answer them, but you're always welcome to ask me any questions that you may have at the end in the comments below. So I'm sure that most of you probably have heard about Herbal Face Food, not only from me, but from maybe other people, but it is the most potent anti-aging serum on the market. And the reason why that is because it has the highest ORAC rating, which means the oxygen radical absorption capacity. And that actually means that the power of the plants, because Herbal Face Food is made up just of plants. There's no fillers, there's no chemicals, there's nothing in here but the power of plants that are doing the amazing work on your skin. And it has one of the highest ORAC ratings because the power of the plants are doing the work. And Herbal Face Food is a combination. I mean, each of the line, I'm going to go through a few of the things that I have here, the ones that I've been using for the last year, and they are made up of the world's most potent botanicals. And it is just so amazing how the power plants are doing amazing work on your skin. I know for myself, on my own health and wellness journey, I really only started to realize about products that I was using and how important it was that you should maybe be aware of the products that you're putting on your skin, because that is your largest organ, and what you put on your skin can easily seep into your body. And I really didn't know about all these things, but once I started my health and wellness journey, little by little it just started to unfold, and I started to learn a lot of things. And that's one of the reasons why I started Wellness with Missy, to share about my love of plant-based lifestyle, but also about things to help you and enhance your health and wellness journey. And Herbal Face Food was founded by Michael Zen. He's the founder and creator, and he actually does have a book. Maybe you have read it. It's called The Health Revolution, and it's just really all about his journey on health and wellness and taking care of our bodies, because it's so important to do. And along the way, from his own path, he started to see some issues with his skin, so he kind of created Herbal Face Food. And like I said, it is made up just of plants. And not only is it like amazing on your skin, I have been using it for like 12 months, and I definitely, the biggest things that I have noticed is that I have this constant glow to my skin, and it seems to be like there's just like this even complexion. I definitely feel like I see a reduce in my fine lines and like maybe some plumpness back in my cheeks, but that's from using, I started with the serum #1, and they recommend that you start with the serum #1, and then there are different levels that you can increase to over time if you'd like, or you could just stay with the serum #1. But I started with serum #1, and then I actually just went to serum #3, and I've been using that one for probably 4 or 5 months now too. But I use serum #1 and the Cure for the longest time. But the serum one, like I said, it's made of the world's most potent botanicals. And not only, so when you get it, it comes in this beautiful box, and it's nicely situated. And yes, it is Vogue approved, and Giselle was wearing it on the copy on the front cover of one of the Vogue magazines last year. But it is Vogue rated, which is totally cool. But it comes in this beautiful box, and everything is like evenly separated in here. And when you get it, what you do is, how you use it is right before you use it, you want to shake it up a bit, and then you want to probably put like a quarter size on your hand, and then you can put it on your skin. But the one thing that I do suggest is to use it like twice a day. I've been using it twice a day, both that and the Cure for months. And they also do recommend highly to exfoliate during the week, because that just helps to get rid of like all those old, dry cells on your skin, and this can just work that much more. But you shake it up, and then you just put like a quarter size amount in your hand, and look at the color. That is not amazing. It's just from the plants that create that color. It's so amazing, and it smells so good. I actually feel like every time that I take it out, there is some form of like aromatherapy to this as well. But for myself, it reminds me of one of my favorite yoga studios, and usually after I put it on and I put it all over my face. I'll just like take a deep breath in, smell it, and it just makes me feel so calm and, you know, just so happy. And it's just like a form of self-love. It just smells so good. I wish that you guys can smell it, but it's totally awesome. And I can't say enough amazing things about it. And I'm really excited to just share more about it. So I started with the level 1 and also with the cure. Now the level 1 serum is very good for, like I said, like all things with even complexion. And you will actually notice like a difference within 3 or 4 days. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's very true. I definitely, once I started to use it, which before this, I was definitely not like a product person. And I did try like a bunch of different creams and things like that, but I kind of just really stuck with coconut oil. And then when Herbal Face Food came into my life, I started using it. I was like, wow, this stuff is so amazing, because I really just started to feel that sense of glow to my skin. And I would just kind of put it on my face and go walk my dog and not really put anything else on. And I also felt like the complexion of my skin was the biggest thing. Like feel like I always have this even complexion, like it's not blotchy and things like that. And even at the time when I first started using it, my husband was like, what are you using on your skin? It looks really good. And I was like, it's Herbal Face Food. I've been talking about this for so long. And I was showing it to him and he was smelling it and everything. He was like, oh yeah, it does smell really good. And he always compliments. And so many people ask me all the time about what I use on my skin. And I really only use Herbal Face Food. But actually, one of the questions I did get asked is, can you use other products with Herbal Face Food? And you most definitely can. You don't have to. I just find that a few people have told me that once they do start using Herbal Face Food, then maybe the other products that they're using, they don't end up using it anymore, and they kind of just replace it with Herbal Face Food. So the serum is pretty much just like the basic serum, anti-aging serum that, hi everyone, that I see there's a bunch of waves going on, so I just want to say hi. And so it's kind of for those things. And then the cure, which is really mostly mainly to focus on more areas of like skin irritations, or sorry about that. Like for example, for myself, I use it, I have brown spot on my face, so I have been using it on there for a long time. I know that when I did have my live with Michael Zen, he suggested that I use it a lot throughout the day and it would really have the brown spot go down a lot, but I actually only do it twice a day. And what I have noticed is that when I do go back in the sun, because I definitely am a sun lover, I love to be in the sun, and actually just a few weeks ago I was in Florida in the sun, and I noticed that by using this, the brown spots, they don't get more brown. I used to find that even if I had a brown spot and not in the sun for a long time, like the minute I would go in the sun, it would really come back darker and all that kind of stuff. So I have noticed that. But it also is excellent for like acne and any kind of major like skin irritations. I personally have not had those issues, but I know that people that have, they use the cure and it's definitely cured a lot of things. There is a ton of research on their website that you can check it out, and reviews and things like that. But for myself, I have been pretty much, I use it on my brown spots and around my eyes, and sometimes I just actually put it all over my face. But the same thing, you would just shake it up and, you know, put maybe not that much on the exact spots and things like that, and it really does wonders. And it also smells really good too. Each of them kind of smell a little bit different, and I think it's just because the plants that are in there, it's just made up of 100% plants, which I love so much, because I just think it's so important to be aware of the stuff that you are putting on your skin. So that is the serum number 1, and then the cure. And like I said, they usually suggest that you start with the serum 1. You don't have to use the cure. If you'd like to use the cure, you can for like issues with your skin. But other than that, you can just even use the serum. Like I said earlier, you can use it with whatever products that you are already using. It's just like an addition, but I think that you will actually end up loving it so much. And then they suggest to start with the level 1. And then if you'd like, you can move up to level 2 and then level 3. Like I said earlier, I was using level 1 for so long, and that I just went up to level 3. So there's just more like potent botanicals as the levels increase, and you'll kind of feel, when you do start to use the product, at first you'll kind of feel this like sensation on your face. And for me, I just think it's like the power of the plants doing the job. It's like filled with so many antioxidants that help to heal your skin on a cellular level. So that will go on, but it'll definitely go away very quickly. So don't get nervous if you feel it. If you'd like, I actually did a live IG with Michael Zenz. You could check it out. He answered so many amazing questions. It was probably about 4 or 5 months ago. So if you get a chance, check it out. I'll leave it on my stories later if you want to learn more about it, because it comes directly from him. And I know there was a bunch of questions that he did answer. But like I said, so then you can move on to Serum 2. And if you guys have already been using level 1 and you want to go to level 2, right now they are doing a promotion till the end of December, I think December 31st, that if you do buy the 30 milliliter bottle, they will automatically upgrade you to the 50 milliliter bottle, which is the size. And even if you're going to try Herbal Face Food, I have a 20% off code for you. It's Missy30. And you get 20% off of everything. I would definitely invest in getting the bigger bottle. When I bought it, I bought myself like the smaller size bottle, because obviously you try something new and you don't know how it's going to be. And I was a little nervous to, spend the extra money. But I have to say, if you're going to give it a try, I would just go for the larger size bottle, so you really use it for a longer amount of time and see the results, even though you will definitely probably see some kind of results immediately. And what's super cool too is that they definitely stand behind their product. So if you find that it doesn't work for you, you can send it back and you like. And they also are so helpful over there. If you have questions, they get right back to you. So I love that. I love to align myself with companies that I personally use and that I just really like what they're doing and sharing. And Herbal Face Food is one of them. And with the cure, they also have the extreme cure, which I actually don't have it with me today. Yes, but that I use now as well, because I was using the cure and then I just figured I'd go up and use the both level 3 and the extreme cure, which I use on the brown spots. But the extreme cure and this cure, like I said earlier, is on, I have a list of it over here on the things. This little pamphlet comes in the box. So it pretty much tells you exactly how to use the product, all about it. And if you go on their website, they, underneath each serum, cure, whatever it is, they list all of the ingredients that are in there. So it's really cool, especially if you like aromatherapy and stuff. You'll see there's so many of the plants on there. That's probably what helps to create the amazing smell that it has. But yes, the cure is definitely for more like extreme sun damage, deep wrinkles, dark circles, scarring, acne, rosacea, all kinds of stuff. That's what it kind of focuses on. And then the serum is mostly to be focusing on like wrinkles and, the complexion of your skin. It says your skin tone, large pores, redness, smoothness, brightness. Oh yeah, that's definitely, it's getting bright and glowing for sure. I definitely noticed that. So inside each box, there's this little pamphlet, and also on their website, they have such amazing information about the product. Also a bunch of research and articles that link back to everything about their product. So if you have questions or you're not sure, they have so much information there that you can also go and look into as well. And then let me see. Before I move on, does anyone have any questions? I guess let me see what questions that were sent to me. Yeah, so just the how to use it before when you get it, the directions will be in there, but you definitely want to shake it up a bit. Put a small amount in your hand and then you can put it on your face. And they definitely suggest trying to use it 2 times a day and also to exfoliate in between. It'll just help with the plants to be able to do their amazing job. And let me see what else. And the levels, yeah, they suggest the one, I guess I think that's definitely where you would start with, is the level 1. I wouldn't just go start with the other ones. If you feel like you want to, I probably would message them directly and ask their advice, because they would be the best ones to answer that for you. Oh, and then about trying it out, if you would like I said earlier, they definitely stand behind the products if you want to give it a try. And if you are going to try it, I definitely would go with the largest size bottle. It's definitely worth the investment of the time and the money to really give it a try. And if you don't like it, they definitely stand behind their products. So you can get in touch with them and send it back. But I don't think that you're going to do that. And let's see. Oh, the promotions, before I move on to their new product, the Cure, they are doing like I said, if you get the Serum 2, if you buy the 30 milliliter bottle, they'll automatically upgrade you to the larger size. They'll just do it. You don't have to do anything. So you could do that. And it ends on December 31st. And also I have shared before that, oh wait, someone has a question. Let me see if I can see it. Can you talk about the cleansing bar? Oh, okay, hi. Sure, I will in 1 minute. The other thing that I am not sure if you guys are involved with, but they have this insider club, which is totally free, where you get a bunch of reward points towards your purchase. You also receive like $50 a referral fee to yourself and $20 to your friend if you refer anyone. So it's a great way to build up points to purchase your herbal face food. All you have to do is like give them your email and sign up. It's free. But as far as the cleansing bar, I personally don't use it, so I can't really share too much about that. But if you do go to their site, you can check out more about it. But also on my live, Michael Zen did talk about it more, so if you'd like to check that out. But I'm sorry, I don't have any more information for you about the soap. I know a lot of people that do use it, they have nothing but great things to say about it. I personally just use the serums, so I just wouldn't be able to help you that much with that. But it definitely is a little bit more on the line of the cure. The soap is kind of revolves around that same kind of concept, where the cleansing bar is for more like deeper kind of skin irritations and things like that. So thank you for your question. I hope that was helpful in some way. The new thing that is on their line is called cream. This probably came out, I think, in November, and it is a moisturizing cream that consists of about like 105 or 108 like world's most potent botanicals in here, and it's another amazing color. Just look at that. And it really, when you put it on your skin, it just totally makes it feel very smooth and even, really helps with, you know, fine lines, and helps with complexion and all that kind of stuff. So that is their new product, The Cure. And actually right now until the end of December, you can use my code Missy30 for 20% off of this. If you have already used my code for the other products and you'd like to try this, you can give it a try. There's only one size of this. After the 31st, the regular code always exists. If you want to try it out down the line, you can do that. And so the cream, like I said, came out probably like a few weeks ago. And the one thing about the cream though, this is not vegan because it does have honey in it. So the serums and things like that, they all are vegan, but the cream is not, just so you know. But it definitely is loaded with so many amazing plant botanicals and things like that. So I would definitely give it a try. I know a lot of the people that follow me, you guys have tried it and have said nothing but amazing things about it. And it also does have SPF 50 in it, which is pretty cool because it's very important to put SPF on your face all year round, not just like if you're going to go on in the sun for the day. It's just really good to do, like help your skin from skin damage and things like that. And I think that maybe some of the serums may have SPF in it as well. I remember when I did have my live with Michael Zen, he was talking about that. So it's maybe something you can either ask him directly or check that out. And I'll find out for sure, and I will share it on my stories so that you can know the answer for that as well. And I know someone did ask me too about the shelf life once the bottle is open. I am waiting to hear about that because that is an important question. I think that maybe Michael had answered it. I think that there isn't, because there's nothing really in here but the plants. So I think that, you know, always, even before, if you just opened it or you open it in 3 months, you need to shake it up and use it. But I don't believe that there's a shelf life. But that's the second question that I will definitely get the answer to and leave it somewhere, or maybe I will save this to my profile so, and I can maybe answer that down in the comments. So if you come and check that, it will be there. And then let me see what else. So I know people wanted to know about how to use and the promotions. So yes, right now, those are the main things that are going on by the December 31st, is that if you buy the serum number 2, they'll automatically, the 30 milliliter bottle will automatically upgrade you to the 50, this size. And if you want to try the cream, you could use Missy30 for 20% off till the 31st of December. But the biggest thing too is joining their insider club, because inside there's like all these rewards and you can start building up points towards your purchases and referring people. I know for myself, I start to use something and things that I love and I love to share them, and I think everyone is kind of like that. So I like that they really give you a nice benefit for using their product and also sharing about it. And you also get like points right away for your birthday, or if you share it on your social medias and stuff like that. So definitely go and check it out. And like always, if you have, I think there's a question on side, does it oxidize easily? I don't think so, because there is just, it's not made of no fillers or chemicals or anything like that. It's just plants. So I don't think so. But I can also find out that for you as well and leave it in my stories or down below. Like always, if you have questions, even down the line, or if you see this later, you're always welcome to message me any questions. And also with every purchase of Herbal Face Food, you'll get a free copy of Michael Zen's book, The Health Revolution, which is really cool. It's just always nice to read inspiring books that are about health and wellness. I think it's just important. That's one of the reasons why I share so much here on Wellness with Missy. My recipes and all my free resources is just to help educate and inspire you along your own health and wellness journey and living a healthy plant-based lifestyle. So, but I'm so grateful for everyone that was able to join me today. I will see you guys next week. Thank you. I'm so grateful.